Next, the United States abides by the laws of war. Its armed forces in their dealings with all other peoples are expected to comply with the laws of war in the spirit and to the letter. In waging war, we do not terrorize helpless non-combatants if it is within our power to avoid doing so. Wanton killing, torture, cruelty, or the working of unusual and unnecessary hardship on enemy prisoners or populations is not justified under any circumstance. Likewise, respect for the reign of law, as that term is understood by the United States, is expected to follow the flag wherever it goes. Pillaging, looting, and other excesses are as unmoral where Americans are operating under military law as they are living together under civil code. Nonetheless, some men in the American services will loot and destroy property unless they are restrained by fear of punishment. War looses violence and disorder. It inflames passions and makes it relatively easy for the individual to get away with unlawful actions. But it does not lessen the gravity of his offense or make it less necessary that constituted authority put him down. The main safeguard against lawlessness and hooliganism in any armed body is the integrity of its officers. When men know that their commander is absolutely opposed to such excesses and will take forceful action to repress any breach of discipline, they will conform. But when an officer winks at any degradation by his men, it is no different than if he had committed the act. Whew. Remember that one, young leaders out there on the battlefield. When an officer winks at any degradation of his men, is no different than if he had committed the act. And if you hold the discipline, they will conform. If they know where you fall, if they know where you stand, they will conform.